Here I have counters in a bag and I'm going to choose 2 of the counters. Now choosing 2 counters is the same as choosing a counter and then choosing another counter. So I can set this up using a probability tree where I have my first pick and my second pick. There are 20 counters in the bag for the first pick, so my probabilities are going to be out of 20. The first one is that I pick a yellow counter, and there are 8 of these, so the probability of choosing a yellow counter is 8 out of 20. The other choice is to choose a green counter, and there are 12 of these, so the probability is 12 out of 20. Now for the second pick, one of the counters has already been removed, so our probabilities are now going to be out of 19. If in my first pick I chose a yellow counter, that means there is 1 fewer yellow counter left in the bag, so there are now only 7 yellow counters for the second pick. The number of green counters has not been affected here because in the first one we chose a yellow counter, so we still have 12. Notice that these 2 do add up to the denominator of 19. If in my first pick I chose a green counter, that means I have 1 fewer green counter, so I now only have 11 counters to choose from in my second pick. The number of yellow counters was not affected, so we still have 8 here. Again, notice that these 2 add up to the denominator of 19. Now the question is, work out the probability that the 2 counters are different colours. So we can either do this by choosing a yellow and then a green counter, or a green and then a yellow counter. The probability of choosing a yellow and then a green counter is calculated by doing 8 20ths multiplied by 12 19ths, which gives us 96 380ths. The probability of a green followed by a yellow is given by 12 20ths multiplied by 8 19ths, which again gives us 96 380ths. Now to work out the probability of either case, we need to add these 2 probabilities together. This gives us 192 380ths. This is technically our answer, but we can neaten this up a little bit by simplifying, so this cancels down to 96 out of 190, and this cancels further to 48 out of 85. So our probability of choosing 2 counters of different colours is 48 85ths.